Hello everybody and welcome back to Syracuse Aviation. Before we get started, make sure you guys like this video down below and subscribe to the channel for more content in the future. So today I have a single model unboxing for you guys. I'm also going to do a review of it as well because, yes, it just works out better that way. Like I've done before, if I have a bunch of models, I'll unbox them and review them separately so they each have their own dedicated video, but just having one this time, I figured might as well just combine them, so that's what I'm going to do. But as we get into the box here, we will find in a plastic bag, the Gemini Jets Independence Air A319 with a little slip. So that's that's just the description that came from eBay, but still pretty interesting that they printed that out and put it in there. That's what's kind of fun from buying from eBay. Sometimes you get some interesting little things like that. Sometimes they're not so good though. I've had some sellers not be super honest with the condition of aircraft, and well, it's not very good if you ask me. But this one should be in pretty good condition. The photos looked pristine. And this is Gemini Jets 2 as well, so let's go ahead and get into this. 2004 release, Independence Air A319 in 1:400 scale. Okay, looks pretty good so far. And we will bring her out. It looks very, very nice. Wow, yeah, this is really good. So I'm trying to expand my retro fleet a bit, and this isn't like super retro, but it's retro enough for me. I have the Independence Air CRJ 200 in 1:200 scale from NG models, so I figured this would be a nice complement to that, in addition to all of the other retros I have in my collection. So looks very nice. Nothing's broken or missing. Nothing, chipped or anything like that. So that's really nice. Very happy with the condition of this model. Really pretty plane. I mean, look at that. That's just so unique and different. This is when I first started my channel and started collecting, I just wouldn't have imagined I would get into collecting aircraft like this one. But here we are. So let's go ahead and dive into the review. Starting up front, you have your nose cone, cockpit windows, flyeye.com. That's pretty interesting. L1 door, Independence Air titles. I'm not sure what the configuration of the cabin on the Independence aircraft were, but if there was some kind of first class or business or something or other, that would be up here, of course. Your small Independence Air titles, I kind of like them though. Your single overwing exit and route there. So it's not a high density, obviously, because of that. You have your IAE V2500 engines. You got your leading edge of the wing, your fence tip, nav light there, fuel tank outlines on the top, and on the trailing edge you have your flap track fairings along with your flaps and spoilers, which are indented there, so that's nice to see that. More windows. Getting into the back, you have your kind of this blue fade. It's not really a fade, it's more I don't know what you would call that, but you know what I'm going after there. Registration, which is November 803 Bravo Romeo. L2 door, Independence logo there on the tail, looking very nice. Horizontal stabilizers there as well. APU exhaust cone. And moving around to the right side, pretty much the same thing, except you've got your cargo doors. So there's one there in the back and one up front. So I guess we'll look at the bottom too. Why not? You've got your stand hold there. I don't think this stand actually goes in, which is typical for Gemini stands. Unfortunately, I wish I could use these more often, but if they don't fit and you push them in, they chip the paint, so that kind of sucks. But at any rate, I digress, and I'm really good at that. Some nice blue there, just like the side of the livery. Gemini logo, your main gears there, nose gear. It's pretty minimal detail on the underside, but there's in real life, I mean, there's not really a whole lot to go over anyways, so nice and accurate there. And then the top is just got your one little beacon light in the middle there. So yeah, it's one of those Gemini planes that I just really appreciate the simplicity but the accuracy of it. Again, whoops, sorry. As I've said before, with a lot of these older Cradle models, they may not be as detailed, but for me it's more of a nostalgia thing. I grew up with these molds. These are what I first started collecting on way back in the day, like 2012, 2013 kind of times, and my first model actually ever was the Gemini Jets Allegiant A319 with this mold. Obviously it had the CFMs, but the mold actually may have been a little bit different now that I look at it, but it was pretty close to this one with the Cradle. And ever since that, you know, these molds have been incredibly nostalgic to me. So really try to collect not as many as I can, but I like to have a solid offering just to have for different. So that'll do it for today's model aircraft unboxing and review of the Gemini Jets 1:400 scale Independence Air Airbus A319. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, commenting below, sharing the video. I appreciate all of that. If you have any questions, again, feel free to ask. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.